1. The last good day. It was a Tuesday in early October, the kind of day in Cascade Spines National Park that felt almost too perfect to be real. The sky was a flawless, cloudless blue, and the autumn sun bathed the world in gentle gold. Dr. Ben Carter, a university geologist whose soul was as solid and layered as the rocks he studied, saw the world in geological time, slow pressures building mountains, sudden fractures, tearing them down. He was an expert, a cautious idealist, and above all, a devoted father. His 6-year-old daughter Lily was his vulnerability, his seismic weak point in an otherwise well-ordered life. She was a bright, flame-green eyes flashing, freckles scattered like stardust. Their bond was silent, perfect understanding. While other fathers taught their daughters to ride bikes, Ben taught Lily to distinguish igneous from sedimentary rock, letting her trace feldspar crystals with small, curious fingers. Sarah smiled and texted back, "Love you more. The chili is on." She settled into the comfort of domestic routine, never imagining that this ordinary day would fracture her world forever. The hours passed. By 6, the chili was simmering, the cabin filled with warm anticipation. By 6:30, the silence grew heavy. Sarah peered down the gravel driveway, willing headlights to appear. Ben's sense of time always vanished in the field, she thought, with a fond exasperation. But as dusk deepened, dread uncoiled in her stomach. She rationalized maybe a dead car battery, maybe a lost signal. But by 9, panic overtook her. The old landline felt cold in her hand as she dialed 911, her voice a broken whisper. My husband and daughter went hiking. They were supposed to be back hours. Within hours, the ranger station transformed. Park rangers, sheriff's deputies, and dozens of volunteers mapped out 500,000 acres of dense forest, steep canyons, jagged volcanic rock. Helicopters swept the park with infrared cameras. Canine units sniffed for Ben and Lily's scent. But Cascade Spines was a formidable adversary. The dense canopy rendered aerial searches useless. Unpredictable winds scattered scent trails. The dogs whined in frustration. Searchers moved in precise grid patterns, eyes scanning for any sign, a broken branch, a scuff mark, a dropped piece of gear. But the wilderness offered only chaos. Sarah existed in suspended animation, clinging to hope as each hour eroded her spirit. Ranger Eva Ratova offered honest but careful updates, managing the fragile flame of hope. The searchers found nothing, no tracks, no clues, no bodies. On the 3rd day, a shout echoed through the ravine near the Clackamas River, a child's backpack, pink and purple, torn and mud-stained. The command post surged with frantic energy. The working fury quickly shifted. Ben must have misjudged the trail, ended up at the river, and Lily was swept away by the current. Divers and swiftwater rescue teams combed the river for days, driven by cruel hope. But on the 7th day, the backpack was traced to another family, lost months earlier upstream. The clue was a ghost, the theory a mistake. The search was suspended. The army packed up, leaving Sarah alone with grief vast and absolute.